This is my beta fish community tank, and I have some big plans for this tank in the near future. So make sure you hit the like and subscribe button to stay tuned into that. But today we're just going to be cleaning the tank. We're also going to be adding a canister filter to this tank, so there's a little bit more filtration than just the sponge filter, and also to get more of the bigger particles out of the water. So I did a 10-gallon water change to get the tank as clean as possible before I added something or some things to the tank. To keep up with this, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button, and yeah. So this is the tank after I took out about 5 gallons of water. So we got 5 more to go to make it a 10-gallon water change, and then the tank should be good. Now that I am done fake cleaning the tank, I mean deep cleaning the tank, we can now fill the tank back up and set up the filter. I wish it was this simple, but something happened to the filter that made this process much harder. This part of the video is just me filling up the tank. And if you want to skip this, I'm going to put a timestamp somewhere on the screen that you could just go to that part of the video to skip this part. But if you want to stay here and listen to me talk, you can, because that's all I'm going to be doing for the next minute. So this part of the video, well, I'm filling up the tank like I said, and what do you think is going to go into this tank? Leave it down in the comment section below, because I have some ideas of what I might put in this tank, and I'm just going to keep that a secret from you guys right now. I also have a fish that I just recently got that I am keeping under the radar right now. And if you want to keep up with that, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Yes, I'm asking you to subscribe a lot in this video, but that's because 99% of my viewers are not subscribed to my channel. But as you can see here, I didn't fill up the tank all the way to the top because the betta fish likes to hide in that little brum area, so it keeps him hidden from ever seeing him, and this can get annoying because then you have to look underneath it and look down from the top of the tank, so it's just easier to have the water line a little bit lower. Okay, now we're to the part of the video where I have to get the filter together, and this is where things start to go downhill. So let's get this started. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this up to here. And just let it start the siphon. And it's not starting right now, but I was having trouble getting the siphon started, and I didn't know why, and then I realized that I had the siphon thing backwards. Yeah, it's not starting right now, so I'll be back once it gets started. You can even see it here that there are bubbles coming out the other side, meaning it is pushing water out that way instead of the other way and pulling water out of, or air out of this. Okay, so I realized I was doing it the wrong way, and that's why I wasn't starting. So yeah, it was 8 o'clock in the morning. I was tired. There we go. I didn't notice yet, but this is when the pipe started to leak. Okay, so I think I fixed that problem, so now we're going to get the siphon started again. So, I'm just going to take this. And let me tell you, the problem didn't get better, it got worse. And it's still leaking. Okay. So, I do not know what's wrong with it. At this point, it was starting to get frustrating that it was still leaking. Maybe it was that. Let's see. Okay. Maybe I'm missing an O-ring somewhere, but I don't remember the last time I took this thing apart and there was a missing part. Okay, the last time I took it apart was when it was on my reef tank and it was still working fine. I'm sorry that you can't see what I'm doing right now, but here. I'm gonna change the angle. Okay. So I'm gonna try to push this on more, but this isn't the only place that is leaking, I think. So Bend that on. Get this one tighter. Spoiler alert, this didn't end up working. It actually made it a little bit worse. That's one downside of marine lamp filters, is they're a bit difficult to get to work when it comes to the canister filters. But I don't know if that's for all canister filters, but marine lamp pumps are definitely more difficult than others. And you can see there, I don't know if the camera shows. No hate to Marine Lamp, they do make some good products, but the canister filters are just difficult. This isn't sponsored, this is just from my experience. And now it's just coming out of the actual like where the tubes go into. So I'm gonna have to fix that later, but that's gonna be the end of the video. This is a tank right now, and I'll drop that into the tank. Let me grab that. But if you have any recommendations on what else should go in this tank, just leave it in the comment section below. I definitely need some plants in here besides just some moss. And yeah, and if you know how to fix that, leave that down in the comments below. And I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.